3, 2, 1.
Light them up.
I'm Paul.
This is Buck.
This is the Paul and Buck Show.
Hey, the big Buckin deal. Hear us. Download the latest app at paulandbuckshow.podbean.com.
We got Oscar today, and it's been a while. It's been pretty heated up during the summer. 105s, but you're still
It's starting to cool off though.
Yeah,
you're still doing some stuff out there with the cars, right?
Oh yeah.
Taylor, Texas,
Well, at midnight,
midnight.
from 10 to midnight.
That's when it's cool, right? Yeah.
Party over at 5 in the morning.
Yeah, like I said,
No, but we do have AC in the building, so that helps out a lot.
That's
It's
cool.
been brutal. It's been brutal the past couple months. I mean, by the way, it's we've been absent for a little bit, but like I said, it's just been too hot and stuff's not really happening. But Oscar, you still got your every Tuesday, every first.
Well, the second Tuesday
Second
of the month,
Tuesday
we
month.
have the Plastic Surgeons, which is the name of our
The model
club.
car club.
It's a model car club. There's 4 or 5 of us that are in that club, and hopefully it'll grow. And then we have just little odd and end car shows within the area of Taylor.
Of course.
And you got to
Cool.
get to familiarize everybody with the car club that you belong to.
I belong to the Thunderbolts out of what used to be Taylor, Texas, but it's now Central Texas because quite a few of the members are outside of Taylor, and so we had to include them, so we changed the name to Central Texas. But
And for all our new listeners, the Thunderbolts Club has been around since established since
1955.
1955, right? And some of the guys are still in the club, right? You
There's
said?
one, well, there's quite a few of them there, but we have one of the original members from 57, actually,
Right.
but he's one of the oldest. He's 86 years old now, and he still drives his 32 Ford.
Wow, interesting.
And,
So yeah, it's one of the oldest clubs, and for our current listeners of maybe two people, you guys know who we're talking about. But for the new people, Oscar's in Taylor, and he sets up a lot of events, swap meets. And,
yeah, we do a swap meet. We have an annual car show in Taylor, which I'm a part of in a way, but and that thing will bring in about 800 cars.
Yeah, and by the way, we're gonna get Jeff. I got with Jeff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna get with him, so we'll talk more about that Taylor Car Show, which comes up at the end of October.
October 28th.
Which that's a year thing, and like I say, it's been getting bigger and bigger every year.
Nice.
You know, I think last year was like 600 cars,
Oh yeah.
and they plan to
Downtown, right? The one
downtown Taylor, yeah.
Yeah,
And
I've seen Jeff's. He's got that truck, right? He's got
Well,
a
you
truck.
know what? He owns Jeff's Resurrection.
Right,
He
right.
does. I mean, I don't know what Jeff got, but Jeff got. He's exotic.
He's got exotic cars
got
and some
exotics.
Corvettes.
Yeah, he's exotic. He's like those Italian style
Yeah.
European
Oh, wow.
cars. Yeah.
So right before the summer kicked in, you contacted me to do your flyer because you were doing the
Doing a park and hang too.
Yeah,
hang, right?
that's when you talk about.
Yeah.
And that's every Friday.
It's the last Friday of the month, of every month.
And where's it at again,
It's
Taylor?
at the Old Taylor High School.
Okay.
And at the Old Taylor High School, there's an ice cream shop. There's the
Ball
Loose
Martin
Screw.
Grill,
Yeah,
right?
the Loose Screws in there that serves craft beer. And there's about 4 or 5 food trucks out there. A lot of picnic tables. And the owner of the high school allows us to park the cars out in the grassy area under the trees. So, we're there watching the cars, sitting around with our lawn chairs.
Drinking beer.
Well, we drink beer, but we've got to drink the Loose Screw beer. We can't take
Can't
our
bring your
own.
own. Well, hey, I mean.
Yeah.
So, how many events? How many have y'all had? Because you said you beginning of summer y'all started doing it.
Well, I started the first one was in April.
April. Okay.
I did one in May.
Okay.
We had one in June.
Okay.
And I had the July. So August is coming up, or September's coming.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
August.
what cars are you guys bringing in?
Well, I want the 30s and 40s style cars in the grass area.
Okay.
If you have a Tri-5 or 50s, 60s, newer pickup, you want to bring it out, you're more than welcome. You park out in the parking lot with the rest of the crowd.
The old high school parking lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's on
7th Street.
7th Street.
Yeah.
I should know. I'm from Taylor. 7th Street. Okay. So the old high school, bar, grill, loose screw.
Yeah. Food
cars,
trucks.
family.
Oh yeah,
It's fun, right?
yeah, it's kids out there playing. I mean, it's a good atmosphere.
Cool.
And now that the cool weather's coming about, it's going to be even nicer.
Now, being that you go to these shows all the time, because I see you always at all kinds of events, you've got 2 cars that you're building right now,
Yes,
and one is going to be for the drag races, and then the other one is your traditional
street ride. Yeah.
street riding. Tell me a little bit about that car. What year? What kind of car are you building?
It's
that?
a 1930 Model A Ford. It's a roadster, so it's a convertible type.
Oh, okay.
And it's got a very nice body, but I'm putting a new chassis under it. It's a 32 Ford chassis. It's an aftermarket chassis that I bought from some friend of ours. And it's been updated. It's got a quick change rear end, got all chrome, a lot of chrome underneath it.
Yeah.
But I have a rocket Oldsmobile motor with electronic fuel injection.
Mhm.
It's going to be cool.
The old school look. It's the old school with modern injection.
Correct.
Right? And this is going to look like a traditional 50s car.
Yeah, hopefully.
Got the white walls on it, or
Got the white walls. 1956 Ford hubcaps.
Nice. Yeah,
Nice.
I've seen little bits of the car here and there, and man, I can't wait for that car.
Yeah,
to come
right
out.
now it's a basket case. I've got parts scattered all
Yeah.
over the shop, but
Can I have the basket?
No basket.
No, I can afford.
But it's coming together. It'll come together. And then my other project, kind of excited. I got it. Was there today to talk to the guy that's helping me put it together. It's a 1960s vintage dragster, front-ended dragster, and I'm gonna have it done with a power glide and take it out to the vintage races at Little River.
What's the history on that particular rail? I mean,
Well-
what's the history on? Is there like some story behind that
Yeah,
particular
in the
one?
60s, there was a guy out of Corpus Christi, and he raced in Corpus. I don't know where he's from. He lived in Mathis, which is around Corpus.
Mm.
And his name was D.C. McNabb, and it had a Buick nailhead with fuel injection
Oh.
at the time. And I understand from his dad used to own a Buick dealership in the valley in Weslaco. So that's where all the Buick parts came from.
Oh, yeah, dealer.
Yeah, and he sold the car in the 60s, in the late 60s, and a guy out of Falfurrias bought it. And when I saw the car, I said, I gotta have that car. And this was almost 22 years
Is
ago.
that right?
And I said, I want that car. But he wanted way too much money.
They're not easy to find either, man.
No. And I
Is it
didn't-
hanging in a garage or something?
I didn't-
Opportunity
it was hanging
showed
on his
itself.
Literally
wall.
hanging
It
on
was
the-
hanging on his wall. He had pulled the motor out, sold it, so I figured, well, now it won't be worth as much money, but I didn't want that engine. I just wanted the chassis. And he was looking through my Facebook profile and saw a 67 El Camino that I had bought
I know,
in
I've seen it.
Taylor, and he wanted it.
Oh.
So I said, well, I'd
Really
be glad to
did.
trade. Let's trade, consider a trade for that dragster. And he said, let me think about it. He called me one weekend. He said, Oscar, you know what? I think I'll do the trade. And I was right ready to say yes when he said, but
Yes.
I also have a Model A coupe that I'll give you as well. So
Oh, sure.
I ended up with
Oh,
two
wow.
cars.
It was a good butt. But
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
And so is this the Model A you're building right now?
No, that's
No?
another car.
Oh, damn.
I've already sold it.
It's already came.
Ah, shucks.
Already came and gone.
Yeah, I didn't even get a chance to look at it.
Oh man. Well, hey,
But that little dragster, it's got a real nice Oldsmobile rear end. I mean, it's very vintage.
mhm.
And I'm putting a 6-cylinder, inline 6.
Oh yeah.
Since after my stroke, I couldn't handle the speed anymore.
Oh.
So the plan moving forward for that is just go out and have fun, like the nostalgia
Yeah,
drive.
just take it out to
Just
the
take that
vintage
to-
race and
make a pass.
make up
to-
We're trying to get you to sit in it, but
I'm not.
I don't know about that pumpkin
Yeah,
getting
that
getting close to
differential.
your pumpkin.
That differential is just a little bit too close. To,
Well, we're fixing that. We're putting a big old shield up back
Okay.
in there because I value my little
yeah,
Little
gems,
buds.
my
yeah.
gems.
The rear end's like right goes over your kneecaps basically in your little private section. So you're
Shit.
sitting in the. Yeah.
Sitting on the
I'm
rear
not.
end.
I'm not driving that thing. There's no way.
I
Maybe
s-
if you pay me, maybe. But
No guts, no glory.
medical bill, insurance, get you some insurance.
Yeah. Yeah.
God damn.
Your liability.
That's cool. So when do you think you'll have that car done? By
Well,
what-
hopefully by October. Heck, if it's ready by October, I may take it to the Taylor Car Show.
Okay.
And I live about 5 blocks from,
Yeah.
from the downtown area, so I may just drive it from my house
Yeah, that'd be fun, man.
from
Or
the
push
shop
it.
to the car
I'll
show.
drive it. You gotta drive it. I mean, like if you could, because cops won't say nothing.
Yeah.
Cops is right down the road.
So you
that-
drive
that's
your shit.
kind of
I
the
drove right down
plan.
the road, yeah. So yeah, it'd be fun. So what's first, the car show or the nostalgia drag? I thought the nostalgia drag like in the middle of October. Maybe. I don't know.
The nostalgia drags will be sometime in October,
October.
but not probably the middle of October.
Little River Drive.
Yeah.
Little River Drag. So okay, yeah. So Little River Drag, nostalgia drag. I don't know the exact date. We'll get more details on the
Right.
show, but plan for that. And the last Friday of every month.
The last Friday we have the Park and Hang.
Park and Hang, Old Taylor High School, 7th
Anybody
Street.
from Central Texas, or if you want to drive from further out,
Yeah.
you're welcome to come.
And then I have a swap meet once a month. I'm going to start having a
Okay.
swap meet at the shop.
Again.
This month will be October the 23rd.
We'll get flyers on the show. Just let me.
Yeah.
We'll,
Yeah.
we'll
But
put it out there.
it's a small area. I mean, I probably got I don't know how many square feet of parking I have, but
That's enough.
you know, we have 5 or 6, 8 guys that come out and sell their stuff, set up tables, and we have a pretty good time.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's all traditional, cool stuff. You normally you wouldn't be able to find at another show, because these guys are.
We might even get some tattoo artists out there.
There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
We have somebody doing something on the corner. Lots of fresh air, guys. Yeah, I can freaking
Yeah.
get some shit going. Well, man, Oscar, man, thank you for dropping by and just giving us the update of what you're doing out in Taylor, and
Yeah.
and we'll bring you back every month, because I know you always got
Yeah,
something
we
cool.
talked about it, and
Yeah.
like I said,
Yeah.
you give us an update. You know,
Yeah.
there's also talk about doing your plastic surgeon show one day.
Yeah,
can
yeah,
go
we
tape
need to
into
do that.
too.
We've got a couple of new guys that are coming in. Once we get them rolling around, we'll kind of give y'all an update.
Yeah.
Hopefully that'll go. We're having a big, the Austin Modeler Society is putting on a car show, swap meet, model car show, not
Right.
a big car show.
Okay.
At the fairgrounds in Austin, Travis County Fairgrounds,
Mhm.
and that's going to be on October the 7th.
Really? Okay.
Yeah,
And,
it's pretty
uh,
good.
Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah.
So-
Inside, it's inside air conditioned, so you know, we usually I'll go tag along with him, and we like
Yeah, we'll
reserve.
set up a table and sell some
Yeah.
of our stuff. And
That'd
So,
be, that'd be fun. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys listening, feel free to go out there, and we'll be there, you know,
Yeah.
Cool.
doing our stuff. Well, Oscar, man, thanks a lot.
Appreciate it,
stopping
Oscar.
by,
Next
and-
time we'll get with you soon, and we'll tag all the events. You know, on
Right.
the show. You know, we'll get flyers going. So.
Cool. This next hour, we also have a new group that we're going to be interviewing, and they're out of Bastrop, and they have a nice car show that they're going to be putting on this month, and so we're going to get the details from them. Let me see that flyer real quick right there. So for you guys listening, the flyer is the end of summer car show. It's the 5th annual car show. It's September the 23rd, and so we're going to get these guys to talk a little bit about it, and we'll be right back. We're going to do a little pause break.
Yep. No problem, right?
thank you.
All right, Oscar. Appreciate it.